Hey, my name's Haley Granger. This is my part one of assignment 3 and using the perceptron to implement and classifying a 2x2 image as dark or bright. So I created a class for the 2x2 image just to make it easier to classify with variables such as top left, top right, so on. I'm using Windows Forms for the GUI, and basically what I did is you click on a button and it starts this add data function. It adds the 16 tiles, the training examples, and then I just included random weights for the 4 nodes. And then it begins this next function. The function takes a node as a parameter and it sums all the weights or multiplies the weights by the certain pixel that it's talking about, and then prints that out to a text box on the form. If the sum is greater than 0, then the observed output is equal to 1, and then it checks to see if the target output, which is already included in that node, is equal to the observed output. If not, then it will recalculate the weights for that specific node, and it will go through and recursively call this function again using the same node. So I have a count variable that keeps track of which node in the array data that I'm using. I also have an else statement, keeps track of the epochs. I set the epoch to 50, but that's only because mine doesn't, it only resets if it reaches 0, if it has recalculated the weights for a single node 50 times. So the times that I have trained this model and simulated this, it has not reached the epoch. Not to say that won't happen, but I do have a failsafe if it does. This else statement is just if the observed output is -1 instead. And yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and run it. Okay, so I click on this button, starts the perceptron. Perceptron is much faster than the backpropagation neural network, but so I have a lot of information here and I will screenshot this.